So we spent last night down in the Gap. It thunderstormed some, not terribly. We stayed dry, but this morning, you can hear it, it's raining still, just a little bit. I was looking at the map. Hot Springs is 12 miles from where we are, most of it downhill. And I don't think I'm not shooting for Hot Springs directly. Probably right before, so I can go in tomorrow morning and get some stuff sent off. Do some resupply. I've been eating a lot of food because I had a lot of food. Turns out you do get more energy that way. So I've been chowing down. And two of the guys are getting off the trail, probably 4 miles from here. Today was their last day of hiking, so they'll be heading off. Two guys behind me, they're I think gonna take a layover day. One of their wives is coming up. So I'll probably take a layover day outside of town and then see where we're at after that. But overall, can't tell the difference between the rain and the sweat, so maybe it'll help dilute it some. I want this mountain to be over. I say that, they said the downhill was bad. One of the locals did. I've learned bad is relative out here, but overall, it's just another day. Lots of green. No cool views yet, but we'll see if we get one over this peak here. I was looking for these. They're called chicken of the woods. They're edible, and it cuts them off. And if you think, Trenton, don't do that, you don't know. You're not from there. Other people have already done it because other people know too that they're edible. Anyways, I'm going to cook these up and see what they taste like. It's called chicken of the woods for a reason, right? I was getting my phone out to record something else, and came across that. That's pretty cool. Not sure I want to go in there, but again, if there was this terrible weather, you could make that work. That's really cool. The downhill hasn't been too terrible, and under the canopy, the rain hasn't just been soaking. I'm sure I get an equal amount when the big drops falling, but it seems less than if you'd be just walking out with no tree cover. My right foot is absolutely torn up with blisters. I had to tape it in about 3 different spots. The shoe, I didn't realize, can collapse on you, and mine has totally collapsed. So, as much as I hate it, I'm probably going to be dropping a god-awful amount on some shoes at the outfitter here, if they have them in my size. If not, that poses another problem. Like, I'm sure they take mail delivery, so I'll try to buy from them. And if they don't stock them, I'll have to order a type and get them shipped in. I don't want to disrespect the business, but if they don't carry them, or if they can get them in within a few days, I'll take those, because I don't know that I can. I mean, I could keep on walking on this, clearly I am, but it just keeps getting worse, and I'm worried that these blisters and their locations as they are going to absolutely shear off and then start bleeding. So let's hope the liquid tape and moleskin does its job. It It has kept them in place, but it has not stopped them from growing as much as I'd like, and I've patted the heck out of them. So tomorrow that'll be on my agenda, is seeing if I need to drop some money, because they hurt pretty bad. At least my right foot does. My left foot's still doing all right. But it's just been trails like these, pretty nice. The guy yesterday that said it was brutal, maybe he's talking about a different section, or maybe he's just talking about the distance that you have to go downhill, because he did say tighten up your shoes, keep them sliding. So I'll keep on going. If I find a good campsite somewhere, I might sit down and try to cook me some chicken in the woods. I'm sure that stuff won't be good in my bag all day, so get it out of the way first. Just see if it tastes like, but I'll have to unpack my entire bag to do that, which takes a bit of time. But if I can get, there's a parking lot at some point in time that the other guys were heading for. If I can get down there, that should be flat enough, and hopefully there's a place to sit. See, the deal is my butt's wet, so as soon as I sit down, my pants are going to be muddy. It happens. So, still the same stuff. Still the same stuff. But an easier trail for the past, 2 days? Probably the best 2 days of hiking I've had. This entire, at least of walking, not the best day on the trail, but certainly the best days of hiking that I've had. Putting on the miles, well, good miles for me, and really not struggling too badly. So we'll see if that changes. I've been walking since 7:45 this morning, 8 o'clock. That's the first time that it's opened up. It's like nearly 3 o'clock now. So it's been a lot of this. And just trees and lots more pine needles around, which is cool, but ooh, I'm gonna die there. Pretty neato. I rolled into camp just after 3 something, and there's not a single dry thing on me. It's thunderstorming. The dryness, more because of sweat, but it's just not evaporating today. So I took my shirt off and I'm trying to lay on that, let it dry out some. Shorts are about to go next, and then these boxers, you might see if they're selling another pair at the outfitter, because they have chafed my inner thighs raw. It could be the shorts, I don't know. These shorts, they wick down the moisture, and I haven't had to bring my shorts out, but I did today. Oh, it's just damp. 7 more days of rain. 7. So I was walking today. I had a blister on the back of my heel on my left foot yesterday. Today, I don't even want to take my right shoe is still on, because I don't want it. It's like on the bottom right side of my heel and on the front left part of my foot. It might have had to do with some lacing, but these shoes have just like collapsed. So I'll bite the bullet tomorrow and at least look at shoes in the outfitter. It was so painful walking today. You almost feel it in your stomach. You just got to keep going, and then you forget about it, and then you're like, what? And then, anyways, it was good uphills, but downhills were torture. I still have like 3 miles into town tomorrow, so I will probably lay up for a few days. I found with my other blisters, they don't go away but like they start getting a little bit of skin underneath them in case they rip off, so it's not just terrible. Anyways, I have leukotape and moleskin over them. We'll see what that does for them. These won't be my first blisters, and they won't be my last, probably, but they were not excruciating. They were painful. They were pretty annoying today. My joints hurt. I did find chicken in the woods. I'm going to cook that up later. I might cook that up in a few minutes. Since it's raining, see if I can't catch some of this water. It's not out heavy rain, so it's more like bouncing off my tent than dripping. Yeah, so I might do that later. Till then, I'm going to try to dry off to whatever degree I can. It's like 100% humidity, so I don't think much is evaporating. Overall, it would have been a really good hike today. I mean, I could have gone another at least 3 miles. I could have made it to town. But I don't have a place to stay there. I'm not sure what it's like on the other side of town yet. So I'll give myself a day to explore tomorrow when there are more thunderstorms scheduled. But hopefully I can get some stuff sent off. Pack lightened. I think I'm going to actually send home my rain gear. Believe it or not. It hasn't been particularly useful aside from when it's cold. And if I'm cold, set up my hammock, get under the quilt, right? To the point now that stripping down naked and getting under a blanket is not totally out of the question if I'm miserable. But I'm not miserable. It's just, it's like mid-70s, low 70s. So room temp, humid, a little bit of breeze. Got my underquilt still. I'll be okay with that. But if I can reduce that out of my pack, that's going to be another pound and something, probably. I did walk a lot without water. Got here, there's no water here, and I'm empty. I say no water. There's a big puddle at the beach, like when you walk into the shelter. I don't like puddles because they're stagnant, and I don't like the hell out of light. So what I'll probably do is go scoop into my 3-liter and chemically treat that and then filter it. That seems like a plan. But it's going to stop raining first, or I'm walking out there in my wet boxers. Sorry if any ladies come by. Dudes is kind of like whatever, right? You get these high school guys walking out of the shower in their boxers, like at Fontana. It was dorm night. Some of the older guys, they're cool stripping down. So I might as well join the club and try that at some point in time. Until then, I might try to capture water with my tarp because there's just not enough to make it worth it right now. It seems like a lot of effort. I'm going to strip off this right shoe and I'm not taking off the leukotape, but I am going to feel how big that blister is underneath. Gross. Okay, so that's it for right now. I got all set up. That is my water being treated because that was the sketchiest source I've had so far. I had to scoop it out of a puddle into there. Pretty stagnant. Maybe one drop every 3 or 4 seconds. So, better safe than sorry. I'll treat it and then filter it. Hopefully it'll be good enough to drink. They gave me 3 liters, and the guy I was walking with somehow got turned around. There's a fly buzzing around, or a bee. Stop it! He won't leave me alone. Sorry. Maybe if I shoo him away long enough. I don't know what this is. There he is. You see him? Ooh, Lulu. Leave me alone. It's a privy. there somewhere. There it is. Privy's just a nice name for an outhouse. But it's way up there. This is one of the original shelters. I think one of the last two. The other they moved to Amicalola. But 1933 or whatever. It's a very small one compared to the current ones they have. I see there's currently a fire ban until it gets rescinded. After today, I wouldn't feel bad making one, but I was gonna set up over here, but A, looks good for tenting, and B, I don't like being close to the privy. This is the general rule. But pretty cool little area. See if I can't get some cell reception. They said there is cell reception up by the privy though, so I'm gonna go see. Well, I ate the chicken of the woods. It tasted like mushrooms. I mean, if I had them at home and I could cook them a lot of different ways, I think I'd enjoy them. But with bouillon cubes and salt, it was meh. If you couldn't, a gravy. So, anyways, that's the end of today. Now, if I wake up puking, I either caught noro because I'm at a shelter and I cooked at the shelter table, or I didn't eat all of them. We'll see if I get sick. Otherwise, they're kind of tasty. I mean, conceivably tasty. If only we had them in Texas.